Jon Rahm said his Masters driving performance was inspired by Moe Normans, so I've dived into his coin drill. This is brilliant for starting the swing and keeping that club face square as you come into impact. We're talking about what he said is the most important 3 feet in the golf swing. I can't wait to get into this. I've never put this on YouTube before, so this is exciting for me. Welcome to a brand new video. My name's Alex Elliott and I'm a PG Golf professional and top 50 world coach. We are powered by you and we're answering this question all about keeping the club face square today. And if you're thinking, Alex, how do I get my question answered? Dead easy. Subscribe to the channel, it's free, turn on the bell and just put it down below in the comments. First things first, go and grab yourself a marker. This is a drill I think you can go, if you've got a rain session tonight, go and get it used, and I can't wait to hear how you get on with it. So let's set this up. Let's talk through the first stage. This is the coin drill. So all you're going to do, you're going to imagine, okay, 2 feet back from the golf ball on a slight arc, okay? So I would just think about putting it just outside your right foot. If that was straight back, it's roughly a club head inside. And have a look how I've set that up from the player cam perspective there. Dead easy, really, really easy. Now the idea behind this coin drill and the start of this, he used these words: I keep my club head low for as long as possible. Now have a look at this from the player cam perspective. Like, my club head is literally going over that marker. Now I love this for a couple of reasons. As you move down the line here, I hate seeing this with driver, and I know you hate it because you're leaking power, you're leaking consistency, you're leaking accuracy. You get where I'm going with this. That lift of the club up early, standing up and bending. So sort of making a backswing in this motion. Now a lot of us won't even realise we're doing that. So this is just a great way to press reset, get your power back, get your driving back. So first stage, you're going to feel club head low for as long as possible. Look how that is encouraging me to start more turn, more in posture. Moe Normans, thank you for the first stage. Right, let's move on to the next one. But first, I love that feel. I'm going to hit one away with this. Watch this. Low. Whew. I can't hit it any straighter than that. I seriously can't. Now, I think many golfers have this concept of impact, and it's really causing you to be weaker, higher, right shots that just don't go where you want them to go, right? So imagine my fist is the golf ball, right? I think most of us have the idea, I don't think I know this, of trying to snap this club face in last minute. So almost like a millimetre before impact, snap it in, square it up. And if you're thinking about that, well, you've got no chance to react. The face is probably going to be open majority of the time, or you're going to overcompensate and hit that horrible low left shot for a right-handed golfer. Now let's go back to Moe Normans' drill here, and we're going to build in the second bit of this. So this coin's not only useful for the backswing, but it's also very useful for the downswing. He spoke about this is the most important 3 feet. So I want you to feel you're going to have the club face squared up, okay, and keep square for as long as possible. So it's not a last minute snap in, it's square and through. Now this will make sense in a second, but we're going to build this next phase. 2 T-pegs is all you need. If you're at the driving range, just replace these T-pegs with coins. So from the player cam perspective, you can see how I set this up. A club head in front and 2 T-pegs are going to form a gate. So now you've set this drill up. You've got your marker and your gate. So what I want you to think about is this, right? We want the club face to be in this position. Most of us come in face open, last minute, try and save it. And have a look at that from the player cam perspective. That is the action I see on camera all the time. But the beauty of this is, I want you to swing to the top, remember, low over the marker to start with. I want you to come down, I want you to feel as you start to square the club face, and it's already square as you go over that marker. Through impact it's square, and through that gate it's square, okay? And if you just watch closely, what I feel to do that is I make this motion. My forearms are slightly rolling, my knuckles are slightly moving down. I'm making that motion there. So if I bring that to life with the golf club in my hand, I feel that motion as I start down. So look at that. I'm squaring the club face from this point all the way through. Now these motions are all very subtle, very, very subtle. It's like this, it's like this motion. And I feel that, and that translates into this. So all I want you to feel is that your club face is squarer earlier and squarer for longer. And that is the idea of what Moe Norman was getting across. And I honestly believe that's why we see now Jon Rahm addressing behind here, because he's feeling squarer for longer, more from the inside. And that is as easy as it has to be. Now, as a golfer, you've got to know what's wrong. If you come in and the face is open, you'll see this from the player cam perspective. If you come in and see the club face too close through that gate, you'll see this. Now, learning this technique, you're going to go through those extremes of open and closed, but I want you to practice that. It's square over the tee peg, it's square over the marker, square through the tee pegs. You might underestimate, you might overestimate at the marker, but you'll definitely learn to get it right in the end. And that's what it's about. This drill helps you adapt. Okay, let's hit this one away. I'm going to use the exact same feelings. Look at this.